Hi everybody, hope you guys can hear me. I tried doing this video live on my laptop, but since everybody's quarantined, looks like everybody's on the internet. So I wanted to get online because it's a full moon tonight, and it's a full moon in Libra. So kind of wanted to give you guys just a little bit of information on this full moon. Libra is an air sign, a lot to do like mental, but Libra's does a lot to do with balance, relationships, partnership, beauty and harmony, like justice. And so for this full moon, a lot of the air signs are going to be receiving or feeling more confident in following through with things. They're going to be wanting to rush or actually like start on their path. They're going to start thinking about those long-term goals and have so much more energy. Now for the rest of us that are not an air sign, we might have it in our natal chart or anything like that, but it's a good time to start thinking about long-term, like your relationship to yourself, your relationship to others. Are you actually doing different things to have like take care of your mental health, your relationships, your partnerships? All that is so important right now during this full moon, and it's kind of a, I don't know, coincidence, however you want to look at it, is because Libra, being an air sign, deals with the balance, the air, it's all mental, and currently all of us are currently quarantined, so we have to make sure that being stuck at home can really affect our mental health. We don't want to get depressed, we don't want to create new habits, new behaviors, feeling sorry for yourself. We got to take the time to kind of really clear our mind and figure different things to do. We're all in this position for a reason. We have to be able to kind of think positive about it, and in any situation that you may have, everything will work out. It's like you just have to kind of flow with it. Many air signs are always up here in the air, like their minds are always like racing a lot of times. They're very hyperactive, and so for being like a full moons, and if you've seen my videos in the past, it's a good time for forgiveness. Okay, forgiving and letting go, and it's a good time to focus on relationships, on partnerships, on like habits, behaviors that you're trying to get rid of. When you start guiding everything with the energy of the moon, and you start going with it, you start attracting better things, and you have a better mindset as well. So I created a private group, okay, called Spiritual Healing, for people that are actually serious about learning some of these full moon rituals, or understanding it, or even being able to maybe have questions that you might not feel comfortable asking while I have these videos here, but it's called Spiritual Healing. It's private. You can go ahead and request to join. There's a couple questions that you that you have to answer, and I'll read them, because I want people that are actually like serious and no judgmental. I want people to feel safe in any kind of questions they may have, because honestly, like, there's so many things out there that you're curious about, but just might not feel comfortable expressing yourself, as I have with these live videos. So in that group, I have a document that'll explain step by step on how to do a full moon ritual, and it's just pretty much, it's simple, as in you think about some of the things that have people, situations, places that have done you wrong, that have hurt you, that have caused you emotional pain, or that maybe you have allowed yourself that emotional pain, okay? And then you start writing those people, those places, situations, you start writing them down, and the more information that you write down, the better. And then from there, you are able to kind of process things, and there's a process that you go with it, and I'm not going to go too much into details because I don't want to make this video too long, but you learn to be able to forgive. Now remember, forgiving doesn't always mean that it's okay for what they did to you or how they made you feel. No, not at all. What it's saying is that you just don't want them to affect your life, to affect your energy. It's like that density. And some people feel a lot on their back, where they feel like they're just like, it's really like heavy. They'll have a lot of like back problems. Some people have a lot of stomach issues, you know, from being bloated, from you have all kinds of stomach issues, you know, from being constipated, from cramping, from feeling like just feeling full and yucky all the time. And it's because a lot of that, you know, that you have all this, you hold grudges, and you feel like you can't forgive people. Like, why should I forgive them? No, it's not about them. Actually, you're hurting yourself. That those people, you know, they're gonna keep doing what they do. They're gonna keep living life because they don't even know how you're feeling. They don't even know, you know, like if you're sick or anything. They don't. Like, maybe they don't even care, you know. But you're being affected because you're holding that grudge. You're the one that, you know, is the one that's hurting yourself, honestly. So it's a perfect time to start releasing some of that stuff, releasing that, you know, all that negativity, those grudges that you've been holding on for so long. And I'm not saying do it all tonight, because it's a process. You know, you do what is affecting your life as in right now. Like today, you woke up and who made you mad, or you know what, or who keeps triggering you, or what situation or what place, or you know what happened that you can't seem to let it go. Or maybe there's a song that you get triggered by and you just have, like, it brings back memories. Like, you start figuring out what's affecting you in the present moment today, so you can feel lighter. And each time that we forgive, you'll notice that we feel better about ourselves. You know, we're able to breathe. We're able to maybe not have as much you know, pain. Our stomach issues start flowing away slowly, because it all connects, you guys. Everything, how we think, how we feel, it connects to our body. So I want you guys to, you know, take some time and figure out what things that you want to take, who you want to forgive, you know, what habits or behaviors that you want to break. It's a perfect time to do it tonight. Even if you write them down and look at them and then burn them. You know, you burn them, you know, over a bowl of water. You burn them outside, because fire represents purification, creativity. And so we use those elements of nature to be able to say, you know what, here, I'm going to burn this because I'm going to let it go. And those flames, watching it burn, it's just like a way of just purifying something and just letting it go and not allowing it to affect you anymore, because it's damaging us. It really is. So if you guys literally want to know like the step-by-step on to do a full moon ritual, please go, and the group is called Spiritual Healing. You go ahead and answer a few questions, and then you'll have a document that I uploaded, and it'll tell you step-by-step on how to do it. A lot of my personal, you know, like how to help people in different ways that I do is all going to be on that group, because I want people that are actually serious about that and are wanting to learn and are wanting to kind of learn about themselves, honestly, to be able to love themselves again, because there's so many things that we need to get rid of, and it's so hard. It really is hard for many people to find a safe place to talk about what they're going through. So as always, you guys, I leave with much love and light, and happy full moon, and take care of your mental health.